I got medically retired from the Marine Corps because of the Crohn's disease, and during that process, it was a several-month-long process, and it is scary because you need to know that you're going to be medically taken care of. I'm really proud that I served and that I earned these benefits, especially using the healthcare at Bay Pines. I actually chose to live in the Tampa Bay area because of the quality of the Bay Pines healthcare system. It was one of the biggest deciding factors in choosing a region to live. I could have chosen anywhere in the country, but I chose the St. Petersburg area because of Bay Pines. I'm passionate about science, especially anything to do with the ocean. So even though I have a disability, I decided that I wanted to pursue that and pursue a career path in marine science. Crohn's disease, when it's managed, has minimal impact on my life, but when I'm having a flare-up, it can really decrease the amount that I'm available to work. It makes it so that I can't do travel. It makes it so that any field work that I can do is limited because I'd have to have access to a restroom. I might need to be closer to doctors to go to appointments more frequently. I have to be in the area to get my infusions. So those are some of the things that Crohn's can impact as far as getting a career. But I'm still passionate about science and I still love the ocean. And getting treatment for Crohn's disease is the only way to get it under control and to make sure that you can live your best quality of life. I've had great success at Bay Pines with coordinating between multiple different providers, multiple different offices, the surgery clinic, the GI clinic, the infusion clinic, hematology, all making sure that I get the treatment that I need. Once I check into the infusion clinic, a nurse comes and gets me and brings me back. They set me up in a chair, they make sure that I'm comfortable. They put an IV in and get my medication ready. Some of the things they do to make sure that I'm comfortable include getting me a blanket if it's cold in here. They bring me drinks, they'll bring snacks. They basically make sure you're taken care of and comfortable because sometimes you're sitting for 3 to 4 hours in the chair getting an infusion.
So COVID-19 has really taken away a lot from veterans as well as other people, but it kind of took away celebrating things that are important to them. So when Ms. Bales came in for her infusion, we got to talking about the lack of graduation ceremony that would take place. So we came up with the idea of hosting one when she came back for her next visit, and she was all for it.
When I talked to the nurses in the infusion clinic, they always asked questions about my life. So they found out that I was graduating, and they asked questions about my commencement ceremony. They knew from their own experiences and their own children that many people weren't graduating in 2020. We weren't able to take the stage and get our diplomas. So they decided that they were going to throw me a commencement. When they told me, I didn't know how big a deal they were going to make of it. They said to bring my cap and gown, and they said they were going to watch a video of a commencement speech, but they really made it special.
Ms. Bales, she's been a patient here at Bay Pines for quite a while, and so we try to get close with our patients. We find out a little bit about them and talk with them when they're here for their infusions. And so we found out she was graduating, and she told us that she wasn't going to be able to have a ceremony. So we all got together and we thought, well, let's just have one for her. So we knew when she was going to be here next, and we asked her if she would bring her cap and gown. And we said, we'd just like to do something for you.
They met me when I checked in the lobby, and they walked me down the hallway playing the commencement music. When we got into the infusion clinic, they were able to read a ceremony for me. They had, one of the nurses wore a gown and a cap, so she was our dean. We also had cupcakes. They gave me a mock-up diploma since I wasn't able to get my real one.
Congratulations. Very proud of you.
The staff have been great here. They really care about me. I'd really encourage people to come get the care that they need, and they're going to get high quality of care at Bay Pines. I'd like to say that I'm really proud to have graduated from the University of Tampa. I feel like the marine science program is a really high quality program, and I'm proud to have worked with the people that I worked with. I'm proud to have met the staff and the faculty and been able to complete my degree program there. With my degree from the University of Tampa, I would love to work with wetlands and wetland management in Florida, especially in the Tampa Bay area. The area's had a great success with some programs and rehabilitation, and I'd love to be a part of that.